Well, hey y'all. My wife's still in Florida. I'm still snowbound. But we're fixing to crack open a beer and make what me and my wife call Redneck Goo-losh. It's just real easy to make and it's filling. So if you need a quick, easy meal and you by yourself, or hell, even if you got lots of folks with you can make this up pretty quick and it's pretty damn good. Y'all stick with me, we're gonna have some fun. Okay, all you have to do is take you a can of Campbell's or any kind of condensed soup. I like to use vegetable or vegetable beef is my preference, but I ain't got none of that. I'm snowbound, but I've got plenty of chicken noodles, so we're gonna do it with a chicken noodle soup. Alright, so I call this stuff Redneck Goo-losh, and that's just kind of a name I made up for it. Me and my wife always just call it goulash. Now I know it's spelled wrong and all that kind of stuff, but you know, you can call it whatever you want to. Call it hobo stew, poor man's goulash, whatever in the hell you want to call it. Redneck Goo-losh is basically a pretty good name for it, because so we're going to take our little saucepan here. We're going to turn it on medium high to start with. And we're going to open a can of soup. I just got some plain old chicken noodle soup here that, let's see, the date on the bottom of it is September 22nd, 2022. So it's a little bit out of the whatever. But I don't care. The can's not puffy. It don't make no difference to me. It's still good. So we go ahead and pour soup in there. Now, on a condensed soup like this, you're supposed to add a can of water, and that's what I'm going to do. Add a can of water to it there. All right. All right, so the soup can contains 2.5 servings, according to the soup can. And we're going to add us some potato flakes, equivalent to 2 servings, so that's half a cup. Half a cup of potato flakes. And the date on these potato flakes is April 1st, 2021. Well, hell, ain't nothing wrong with them. They still good. Ain't got no bugs crawling around in them or anything. I don't care. So, once we get this heated up, we'll add those potato flakes to it. And, you know, just gently stirring it occasionally so, you know, don't get stuck to the bottom or anything. But medium high, it's not too dang, and not too, I can't talk. Being on medium high, it's not likely to stick to the bottom as much, but I still like to stir it around. And like I said, I'd much rather have this be vegetable soup or vegetable beef soup or something like that, but I just don't have it. I'm snowbound and kind of deal with, you know, what I've got in the cabinet. That's why, you know, my soup is from 2022 and my potato flakes are from 2021, and it's January 2024. Whatever. I don't really go by that anyway. If it looks good, tastes good, I'm gonna eat it. Hell, the manufacturers want you to go by that as soon as it says best by date. As soon as it gets past that, they want you to throw it away and buy some more. Well, hell, ain't nothing wrong with it anyway. Ain't nothing wrong with this says best by. That doesn't mean it's not good to eat. You store stuff right and you can conserve a lot of money. Anyway, whatever. Close to a boiling point. I'm going to go ahead and add my creamed potatoes. Now, for two servings it said half a cup. But what you want to do is not necessarily go by that. I mean, I'm going by what the 2 servings for these potatoes go by. What all I want is to get this stirred in and thicken it up. That's all I'm wanting. And I may have to add some more potatoes, some more flake potatoes, or I may not even use the whole half cup I have here. So I'm going to turn it all the way down to low. Just turn it down to low, and let's add some more of these taters in there. But you can see how it's thickening up now. Getting thick. Not hardly the consistency I want it yet, so let's go ahead and add the rest of our potatoes off in there. There's no need to add any salt to this. The chicken noodle soup is plenty salty. Alright, but this is not really the consistency I wanted. I wanted a little bit thicker than that for the potatoes, so I'm gonna add just a few more flakes, just right from And that's like I said, you'll have to kind of play it by ear to get the consistency you want. This is not hardly as thick as I like it, so we just add a little bit more potatoes and stir them in there and see if that'll thicken up a little more. And we'll let them continue to cook on low. Low and slow is the way to go. I have used a regular size can of condensed soup, chicken noodle soup. And I've used probably close to 3/4 of a cup of mashed potato flakes, and got it nice stirred around in here. Now this just looks like it looks like just creamed potatoes, but it's got little chunks of chicken and the noodles in there from the chicken noodle soup. Redneck goulash, y'all. Now, like I said, you can use any kind of soup, any kind of condensed soup you want. And I've just got it cooking on low now, but this is a consistency that I want. Something about like that. It's just a cheap, filling, hot meal on a snowy winter day where it's 11 degrees outside and you just want something to warm you up. And you know, I enjoy soup from time to time, but I like a little more substance, and this right here provides it. Redneck goulash. And I'm going to add my secret ingredient that I add to all my stuff. A little cayenne pepper. Just throw a little cayenne pepper over the top of it there. Come on, get out of there. Maybe about a 1/4 teaspoon, just like that. Well, don't need any salt, but I'm going to add just a touch of black pepper over the top of it, just like that right there. Boom, look at that. There you go, right there. Time for a bite. Alright, y'all. Redneck goulash. Right out. It's hard and crap, but man, it's delicious. The little 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper added to it changes the whole dynamic of it. If you don't particularly care for chicken noodle soup, it doesn't much taste like chicken noodle soup anymore. That cayenne adds just a little bit of a kick to it just to set it off. It's delicious, y'all. Filling is just perfect. Better try it if you ain't never. Cheers. Ah.